Actually, he was on the first rescue team from Taiwan to Japan that year. I'm very proud of him because he's so young and he already has a sense of responsibility and to put himself. He left the school for 2 weeks, just go there and do the rescue missions. I don't know whether he's here or not today. His name is Dao Junwei. If anybody know him? So my today's talk is about the application of a computer and the information technology. Before I gave the talk, I was thinking what I needed to talk about. I just saw so many things about computational technology. For example, you can see the Angry Bird. There's a computer game that's designed in the cell phone system that's run by Android systems. You can see in your touch panel, for example, iPad, something similar to that. I can talk about the mobile technology. For example, the cell phone, even the online shopping. People like to know. I think one of the things people do very frequently is go into the Facebook, right? Anybody have a Facebook account here? Can you raise your hand? I think half of them have a Facebook account. They are all computer tech applications. I think there's so many things I can talk about, but I remember one thing when I was a college student. My professor told me, when you do something, I believe here I have a lot of graduate students, right? When you do research or when you do something else, what you need to do the most is you need to focus. Focus. So here, I'm trying to focus my topic. So today, I heard a lot of people stay here last night, right? Already came to Hsinchu last night, right? That's a very smart move. I hope I'm that smart, Because today, actually I was took a bus from Taipei to here, And when I bought a bus, the ticket master was selling me a student discount ticket. He thought I look young enough, I'm probably a student. So actually I was a student almost 10 years ago, a decade ago. I wasn't joking. If you think I'm very young, I'm not that young. I was a college student 10 years ago. When I was a college student, Microsoft. I don't know. We all use a lot of people use Windows systems. So if you that's a Microsoft design. Microsoft actually came to our campus and recruiting, they are doing the recruitment. One thing they bring that day, when I was still a college student, they bring a tablet PC. I think you guys must see this a lot recently, like iPad. Basically you can use your finger to move on doing a lot of things. But this thing's already had it like 10 years ago. Can you believe it? At that time, I remember the boss in the Microsoft. I don't know whether people know Bill Gates. He said this is going to be the next big things for the years to come. I didn't believe him. I said, I'm just happy to have a laptop, notebook computer. But nowadays, you see how many people have this tablet PC. And you want to have one too, right? You want to have an iPad. maybe play the Angry Birds or doing something else. I mean, I know I want to. I haven't had one, but I know I want it. Also about 10 years ago, there is a project called Human Genome Project. Basically, they sequence a genome map in 2001. Okay. So right now you can see it. I already narrowed down my focus into two. Right? What am I going to talk about today? Okay. So right now I'm going to tell you something I see in my perspective. I think something is going to be very big in the next span of 10 years. And the year will come, no matter how late, but the year will come. Remember that. You can take my word for that. The year will come. Maybe 10 years, maybe 5 years, maybe faster or later, but the year will come. That's the human genome is coming near to you. Okay? So, my topic is information and communication application in Taiwan. Okay, so now I want to focus my subtopics. Omics era is now. It's right now. What does omics mean? Okay, I know Indonesia speak English very well. You know a lot of English letters. Okay, but how does omics mean? I didn't need to spell anything. Okay, what does that mean? I know some of you know. Okay, if this is too basic, okay, my apologize. Okay, so. Here you see some omics right here. It's like genomics, proteomics, metabolomics. Okay. One of the big features I find in the website, one thing is really helpful. I don't know whether maybe this is a website called Wikipedia. Basically you can find a lot of information from the internet. Okay. My students always sometimes I worry about my students. You know why? They don't like to study books. They think all the information is you can get from the internet. That's half the truth, but sometimes I still think the books are important. Yeah, I still think the books are important. Okay. Okay, but here you can find out on the internet. Wikipedia says omics refers to a field of biology ending in omics, such as genomics, proteomics, and metabolomics. Okay. Make the thing more specific. What does genomics mean? Genomics is disciplines in genetics concerned with the study of genomes of organisms. Wow. Proteomics is the large-scale study of proteins, particularly their structures and functions. Metabolomics is the scientific study of chemical process involving metabolites. Okay. I only given half hour to talk about my talk. At the beginning I said I want to be very brave, talk about the three things all together. Right now I say okay. I still pick my rule, focus. Focus. I narrowed down another thing. So let's talk about genomics. Okay. Okay. My presentation. Wow, this is an excellent chance I can finally talk about my school. Okay, the place I work. Okay, and also I want to introduce you what is my my specialty. Okay, the things I really love to do. Computational biology, also known as bioinformatics. What does that mean? I bet a lot of you right here heard about this term many times, but I bet you don't know. I don't think you know exactly what it means. You know some of them, but I'm not sure what that means. You heard many times. This is one important application of a computer and information technology. Why is bioinformatics important to us? Okay. I'm going to use a human genome to describe it to you. And what can bioinformatics do? Right now I'm going to give a few cases so you can understand what the bioinformatics can do for you. Okay, my name is Professor Kwang Chen. Kwang actually is my first name. Okay, people like to call me Professor Kwang, Professor Kwang. Actually, my last name is Chen, Professor Chen. Okay, but Professor Kwang is fine. I'm from the Department of Computer Science and the Engineering Department. My name is actually Kwang means the light. I realize a lot of Indonesian names also have meanings. Like I heard that August Patu means the son of August. Is that true? That's I just heard it today. And then, okay, actually Chinese name also have a meaning too. Like my name is the light. Oh, very big. Here, if you don't know the Chinese letter, this is I'm a teacher, so I do teach people, okay? The Chinese letters for National Taiwan Ocean University. National right there, 国立. Taiwan is written like this, Taiwan. I bet you see many times when you arrive in Taiwan, the Taiwan actually looks like this. Ocean, ocean is Taiwan, it looks like that. University, dash. It's a word by word. Oh, excellent. I have a laser pointer right here. This is National Taiwan Ocean University. Yeah, words by words. Oh, so we are very proud of last year. Okay, we are ranked at the top 400 university in the world. Thank you. I didn't do it, but I'm a part of it. Okay. So actually, it had a long history, as you can see right here. It changed the name multiple times. The name finally switched to Taiwan Ocean University is in 1989. Was younger than me. Younger than most of you right here, I believe. Right? Yeah, I think so. So what is our college's providings? We have 6 different college in our school. Okay. We have a school about maritime science and management, and College of Life Science, College of Ocean Science and Resource, and College of Engineering, College of Human and Social Sciences, and College of Electric Engineering and the Computer Science. Oh, I'm from College of Electric Engineering and Computer Science. Why I show this? Actually, my office is behind this. So what I see, this is the view I see every day. This is a Geelong Island, okay? And outside is this view. But Geelong probably is not like Indonesia, okay? Geelong rains a lot. It's in the northern part of Taiwan. But it's also shiny today, I believe. This is no rain today. Very nice. So if you come, okay, welcome. You can view the ocean very nicely. And my department actually is quite big. We have 26 full-time professors, not including the part-time professor. Full-time professors, so 26 of them. If you know a school, if a department has 26 professors, that's a big department. Okay. So our research areas in different areas. For example, we have myself is in bioinformatics and computational biology, and people also do graphics, database, embedded systems, wireless networking, information security, or integrated circuits. There are many areas you can study if you want to. Yeah, but they also do recruitment. I heard a lot of undergraduate students are here too, right? Or yeah, master student, yeah, looking for a PhD program. Yeah, welcome. I mean, this is a school you can consider if you're interested. Okay. And what is a bioinformatics? What is a computational biology? The simplest way to say it is basically use computer to solve biomedical problems. It is a interdisciplinary science. It combines many different subjects. You don't need to be good at everything. Okay, I don't think I'm good at everything too. Okay, you can, but you may need to know mathematics, some mathematics, some computer science, biophysics, chemistry, or biology or medicine. This is very broad subject. We need any kinds of talent people, work-hard people in this field. And this is a world trend. They need such intelligence to work in this particular field. Okay. So, wow, what do you see in this graph? This is a very colorful. Yeah, this is a good cartoon. Actually, it is plot by a very famous Taiwanese artist. His name is Jimmy. Oh, very funny name, Jimmy. Actually, if you went to Taipei MRT stations, one of the stations in Nangang is called by his cartoon, his graph right here. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you. There are so many people, right? So if you go to Taipei, you will feel that way. There's so many people. Oh, you go to come anywhere in Taiwan, you feel wow, very proud, very popular. It's almost like Indonesia, and very similar things. What we want to say is, each individual has its own uniqueness. Okay. And this is published a decade ago in Science. So the first human genome map, actually that's what I told you, in 2001. And human genome actually contains about 3 × 10 to the 9 nucleotides. What is a nucleotide? Big reminder. Nucleotides is what we learned in high school. The letter AISC-T. Remember those chemical letters? Okay, basically we use those DNA to represent our genome. And inside the genome, there are about 23,000 coding genes. Okay, that's very specific terms. I don't think we have very broad audience today, so I try not to give too much jargon right here. But what I want you to know, what's different between you and the person who's sitting next to you? In genomic terms, they are only different by less than 0.1% of the genome. That does not sound a lot, right? 0.1% of the whole genome. But one thing you have to remember, our DNAs have a 3 × 10 to the 9. So 0.1% is already in the level of million. Million is how big? 10 to the 6. I have $1 million, I would be happy. Yeah, I have yeah, really, okay. So, if we don't use computer, we don't use technology to analyze that, it's almost very difficult if you wanted to analyze this manually. You have to use techniques. You have to use a way to study, to store. And that's the first genome being mapped about a decade ago. And this actually is a big story about this, because the first genome actually was planning to map by the United States government. At the beginning, they want to map this, and they say it's going to take at least 15 years to do that. One of the private companies, they realized a better way to do it. They can finish it much quicker, in like a few years, and they can publish the genome. It was a big controversial at that time, because the private company was trying to patent the human genome. If they publish first, they want to patent. Okay. Today we only talk about technology. We didn't have a chance to talk about one of the important issues. So once you get a new technology, you want to monopolize the technology, or you wanted to make sure you get a good profit about the technology. What do? You patent that technology. Here, they even want to patent the human genome. Why is a big issue? If they really patent the human genome, it's going to be very hard for scientists to study what's inside our genome. Genome is about DNA. What DNA can tell us for a beginner. DNA can tell us whether we are going to have a certain disease. Okay. For example, some people are likely to have a high blood pressure, or some people are likely to have a heart attack, or some people will have some other kind of immune disease. Here, I want to show, this is the guy that the private sector that was planning to sequence the human genome at that time. But they didn't successfully to beat the US government at that time. They didn't finish the first genome map as early as the US government. So right now, the human genome is free to public. Everybody can see it. Everybody can download it, analyze it, and study it. And technique improved so quickly. Around 2008, there are already 3 different individuals have his own personal genomes being sequenced. Right now I'm showing those 3 different people. This guy is what I said, that is the president of that private company called Solera. And this guy is a very famous guy. He's the founder of a DNA, S. Watson. Okay. And this is an important figure in China about molecular sciences. His name is Yang Huaimin. Okay. So, they are very important person, as you can see. So, that time, including the first human genome map, those 3 genomes are being mapped. The first genome map actually cost a very large money. Remember I told you the personal genome is coming near you, right? What's stopping them right now? The big issue is the cost. Before you want to sequence human genome, you need this type of money, $3 billion to get the first human genome map done. The situation gets much better when in the past 5 years. It only take it takes very long time to finish. It takes like more than 10 years just get the first genome to finish, first genome map to finish. But for the three individuals, for example, a couple individuals, for example, Watson genome, it only takes $3 million. $3 million, how much? Still a lot. 10 to the 8 new Taiwan dollar. Still very expensive. I don't think I can afford. Okay. And they don't take 50 years to finish. Instead, you only use 2 months to get the mapping done. What's the technique changing? Okay. The new technique actually was called the whole genome shotgun sequencing. Basically, one of the ideas, they try to duplicate the DNA. First, you have the genome is inside your cell, okay, and then they use chemical reagents to duplicate the DNA, and then they cut the DNA into very, very short pieces. Our technique, at that time, couldn't analyze the very long pieces. Although the human genome is very long, at that time they can only analyze small pieces. So what they do, they wanted to use those small pieces and trying to map those small pieces together back to the long chromosome. That's the basic idea. Basically, duplicate DNA and cut it into small pieces and use computer. You can do it manually, but it's going to be very hard because there's a lot of them. So that's why we use computer to analyze that. Also, the data amount is so large, it's not possible. I know you guys are also all very hardworking, okay, but it's impossible to use just one human or just few humans to get without the help of computer to get a genome remap. And what a genome map tells us, so basically, once you know a genome map, you can know the difference between you and the guy who's sitting next to you. Because of differences, you can know because the differences, you can know what impact on you guys. I want to say, actually, genome is not just for finding the disease or finding or design a better next generations. Okay. I know one of the things, okay, one of the things genomes can do for an employer, okay, maybe one day you can use a genome